Hey guys, how you doing? It's your boy Lee, the 80% ranked win rate emumu god in this bitch, except, I forgot bronze, the 80% win rate, it dropped a little bit, and I don't play emumu anymore because I don't play jungle because, that's besides the point. The point is, I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time, and I've been waiting to hit golds to make it, which I thought I was going to make like 2 seasons ago, but I never did, but I hit it in season 9, so now I'm ready to talk about this. I mean, at the time of me recording the first video, because it's like the second time I recorded it, I thought that like hitting gold meant that, my opinion matters a bit more now, but now, considering the state of League of Legends and ranked, I don't think that matters at all. This is the video I'm talking about, which is like stating my opinion. Also, I want to discuss what rank makes you good at League of Legends. At the end of the day, I know whatever rank I say at the end, we're not all gonna agree with because what is good is subjective. Like, I have my opinions and you'll have your opinions. I just want to explain like my reasoning a bit into why I think the way I do. I mean, to some, like, you could be like, my friend's Plat 2, he's great, he's so good at League of Legends, I love playing with him. And others who are friggin' like, I don't know, like Diamond 1 could be like, Plat 2? Oh, so they can't get Diamond because they're shit and they suck and they should die? Like, we're just gonna have different opinions at the end of the day because like what's good to another person may not be good to someone else. Even in League, like, if you're watching the LCS, be watching like, oh my god, Sneaky, what are you doing, man? Why do you make that play? Oh my god, why? And then you see like, wow, Sneaky sucks, but at the end of the day, Sneaky is an LCS player. He's like 0.01% best players in the world, but but people still have the nerve to say that he sucked because compared to the other LCS players or his team, maybe he does suck. I don't know. When I said people badmouth like LCS players, like, yo, they suck, it reminds me of when people talk bad about like, I don't know, people play basketball or other sports, like, oh my god, they suck. How can you not make that shot? It was like, well, yeah, even though they may have like messed that up, they're still better than most of the people, or probably even everybody watching them play this game or this game. I mean, just to clarify how I'm gonna play, I've been playing League since like season 5, and I noticed that like bronze, silvers, and golds, they just get shit on like a lot, and like a lot of it is fair because bronze is included in that. Like, how can you not shit on bronze players? They're terrible. And I've seen some people say like it's all the same, and a lot of those people are in high elo. And to be honest, even though like bronze, silver, and gold, they were like the lowest ranks, I can understand why people may shit on them, but I feel like they got a bit too much shit just because of the people at high elo. See, the things about the League community, think of the most famous people, I'm a Cutie Pie, Yasuo, Trick2G, Box, I don't know, just any of the streamers. It's like the streamers who play League, they're kind of like leading the League community, and they're mostly like Challenger and like Masters, or they were Challenger and Masters, and some of them just fell to Diamond, but like, we know them as the best players, and like, from the perspective of a Challenger, Diamond 4 sucks dick. Like, it's just obvious step. I'm saying, I mean, to them, if they're like a Challenger player and they have like a team of like 3 Challengers and 2 Diamonds and they're against an entire Challenger team, they'll be like, well, I guess I'm just gonna lose. I'm not necessarily mad at them for like thinking that players below them suck, because I guess retrospectively they do suck, but I just mean like people who aren't even Plat will still be like bronze, silver, gold is shit. I'm just like, what? You're just kind of shitting on yourself? I don't know. I just think we should give respect where respect's due. I understand like, bronze, silver, gold, it's low, but the thing is like, it doesn't mean that all those ranks are the same and they're the same amount of bad. I mean, there could possibly even be some good in those ranks. And by those, I mean gold. Just gold. The other two, I'm not trying to defend that. Come on, let's be serious here. I know if you watch players like I Will Dominate, this is probably an interaction that's probably happened multiple times. I'm not sure it has, but this has probably happened multiple times. Dom will be like in a low elo game, I don't know, like gold or something like that, and it'll be like, yo, dude, why are you building friggin', I don't know, Tiamat on Mordekaiser? And they're like, oh, my friend's in like Plat 1 and he knows he's really good at the game, and then like he'll probably flip his fucking keyboard because like that is a stupid build. And if this is a real build, please just pass that shit out. I don't want to play with that. Mordekaiser, Tiamat Mordekaiser, no. Get rid of it. I've even seen like LS coaching people and it'll be like, why do you have such these bad habits? Oh, my friend's like Diamond something, and say no more. And I understand that. I'm not trying to say, hey, stop shitting on low elo players because it's fair. I'm just saying, if you're in low elo and you hear them, understand that the way they speak is only really their perspective and doesn't really have to apply to how League of Legends actually is. Because I mean, real talk, if you think that like everything below Diamond 3 or even just Diamond 1 is trash, then you are completely bugging. If that's only good to you, so what you're saying is like only like the top 4% of League of Legends players are good, you're fucking wilding. Right now, if you're Diamond 4, that means like you're in the top 4% of players who play ranked in all of League of Legends. There's no people that shit on like Diamond 5 or like Diamond 4. It's like still top 4%. That says something. I mean, right now we know the divisions: Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Plat, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, Challenger. We all know this, but like, do you guys really know like what percentage of people are in all those ranks. For most of my information, I'm using like League of Graphs and some things I've seen on Reddit, and also just like always like to check like the rank ladder and see how things are. That's where I'm getting my information from. Right now, like if you were an Iron player, you were in the top 100% of players. Bronze, top 98%. Silver, 84%. Gold, 54%. Plat, 20%. Diamond, 4%. Master, 0.1%. Grandmaster, 0.031%, and Challenger 0.013%. And like that's currently how it is. So if you see like, oh, if you're gold top 54%, that's like, that doesn't seem that impressive. But remember, there's people like in high gold, which are like top 25%, even top 30% in the game. For ranked in season 9, 46% of ranked players were actually gold. In season 8, silver's the biggest rank, but this time it is gold. Like you will see a difference between like low gold and high gold. So that's why I'd rather not group gold all together like it was just one rank. Because some gold is probably meh, okay, others gold I think is probably good, to an extent, within reason, of course. Like, I mean, the higher up you go, the more you'll notice a difference between skill and the rank. Like, you know, a high diamond and a low diamond, the amount of difference in skill, it's crazy. In gold, there is some, but you know, if like a high bronze and low bronze, the difference is probably not there. And if you're an iron, you're all just equally shit. You're all the same amount of shit. I'm convinced. I don't know if that's true, but I'm convinced that is true. God, imagine me talking about we shouldn't overhate, but just me saying everyone in iron just sucks. If an iron one ever flexes are an iron for uninstalling this game. Yeah, I'm 3 divisions higher than you in Iron, the bottom 2% of players in this game. This next part's gonna sound like a bit of a rant in the sidebar, but I promise it's gonna link back in. Like, yo, the Season 9 rank changes really suck. Like, there was no real purpose to remove the 5th division from the game, add in Iron, and add in Grandmaster. Like, it didn't do anything to actually affect gameplay. Like, people's ranks were different and the divisions were different, but ultimately speaking, nothing changed significantly about how the way rank was played. Like, when they introduced Flex Queue, before it would be like, you know, like, you could go to a team of 5 and then verse, like, 5 randoms who aren't coordinated, and, like, your team of 5 could be in a Discord call, and you could abuse that to climb. So when they introduced Rank Flex, even though it had issues at the start, the idea makes sense to me. Oh, yeah, this is for, like, people who want to play ranked with their friends, and so it'll do it for, like, people who just want to, like, play with people who just kind of play individually. They're not trying to fight an entire team and then lose because they're more coordinated. That was meaningful change, but this time, all this really does is just change what people's ranks are, but it doesn't really affect how we play the game. Bronze is like the worst of the worst. Imagine if you were told, yeah, you're bronze, so you're the worst of the worst, and then they say, actually, we've made a new worst, and you're going in that worst of the worst. Kill yourself. I guess Riot didn't know how adding Iron could really depress people, saying, wow, I suck, but like, at the end of the day, it didn't mean anything. If anything, those new rank changes kind of lowered the quality of what it means to be a certain rank. Like, look at the way things were positioned now. 2% of players are iron, there's like 35% are gold, and like 30% silver, and it just feels like, shouldn't like the highest rank be like the lowest amount of people in it, and then like the lowest rank has the most in it? But I don't know, maybe like if you play from a business point of view, you don't want everybody to be like in the lowest rank because you want them to think they're good at the game to increase blah blah blah. But the thing is, like, maybe that was the plan going into this, but the thing is, like, people who play League really shit on League of Legends. Not everybody, but especially people like High Eagle, or like, if you watch Dom, who's a really good player, but like, this man complains about this game a lot. But I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying that shit's fair. I'm saying like he's one of the people who are like at the front of this community. Like, their opinions matter more than the actual people who make the game. I mean, just to compare, if you look at like past seasons, like in season 8, if you're gold, you were a top 30% player. If you were plat, you were a top 10% player. Diamond was like top 1.2%. Now Diamond is 4%, so it's 3 times as big as it was before. Plat is now top 15%, and gold, which used to be top 30, you are now like top 54%. Even though in season 9 I hit gold, truth be told, I didn't really improve that much as a player. Like, I was silver 3 before, and like, I think that's almost the exact same rank distribution I was before. Like, I got like a bit better than I hit gold because it was really easy. Like, on the ladders when the season ended, I was like top 49%. It's like, hey, barely half. But like, before I thought gold was like a good way to say, oh, I think someone's good, because gold, even though people say it's low elo, that's a top 30% player. Better than 70% of the people who actually play this game. I thought, oh, the gold's a good standard. Now, like, some parts of gold I think are good and others I think aren't. I mean, real talk, gold, plat, diamond, they're just not as good anymore because gold is top 54%, plat is top 15%, and like diamond's top 4%, which is 3 times the size of what diamond was before, and it's just not as good. And when people notice it's not as good, they now respect rank a lot less because people don't care as much anymore. So in my opinion, what rank I think is good in League of Legends, I don't think unnecessary entire rank is good. I'd split it somewhere between gold, because, you know, if like you're gold 2 that means you're in the top 25% of players, at least it did in Season 9, and if you're Gold 1, you're top 20% of players. So it's like, in my opinion, that's what it is. I think like Gold 2, Gold 1, it means something, or like, you know, Plat. We're not always gonna agree on this, but at least that's just my opinion. I just wanted to share like why I think this way, because I do most of this video just to explain why I think if you are in Gold, it can mean you're good, because everyone shits on low elo, but I don't know, that's my opinion, and I just thought I'd share. Ooh. Alright, I think we're done. I think I got my points. All is good. And this season, I don't know what rank I want to get. I want to get Plat. I'm not going to get Plat, but I kind of want to, so maybe Gold 2. So I can be good in my own eyes. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then please share it with your friends and tell me in the comments what rank you think is good in League of Legends. Because, you know, I'd actually like to hear it. Do you think I'm right about Gold? Do you think it's at least Plat? Do you think you have to be Diamond 1? I don't know. But let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.